Hello friends. You know that here in the shop I do a lot of repair work. And if you do repair work, you get to do work on a lot of chairs. Chairs have a hard life. They need a lot of TLC. Well, recently this chair came in. It's a very nice chair. I think it's probably early 19th century. Regency style perhaps. I don't know. I'm no expert on these things. All in rosewood. It came in to have a new seat installed. It's drilled out for a cane seat. Needs a new seat woven. But when the chair came into the shop, I soon realized, as soon as I took the old seat off, that this chair has some problems. Yeah, this front rail is broken off. In fact, there's a tenon, a false kind of tenon added there. There's an old repair. The bottom had broken off. It had been replaced with another piece of wood. It really needs some work. Now, the easiest way to fix this chair is simply to get a new piece of rosewood, cut new tenons, clean out the old mortises, drill for the new seat, and install it. That's not complicated work. It's easy to do, but I'm loath to do it. Here's the reason. This is an old chair, an interesting chair. They're not making any of these now. They make reproductions, but they're not making any new ones from that time. And I want to maintain the integrity of the piece. For me, that means replacing as little as possible. If it shows a repair, well, it had a repair a long time ago that's not very good. I'll do a better repair. But I want as much original left as possible. To me, this is a question of maintaining the integrity of this chair as an artifact of its time. It will show its life history, but it also has to be sound, it has to be usable, it has to have purpose for another generation to keep it. It's worth doing that work. Less wood, more work, more skill, but the chair itself warrants that kind of attention. Well, not everything that comes into the shop fits that category. Here's another chair that just came in. You can see this chair has got some serious problems too. Well, the back post is broken off. The back seat rail, it has split, and it will need a new seat. Now, the simplest thing to do is to go to the lathe, turn a new post, cut out a new back seat rail, take the chair apart, put in a new rail. Not hard to do, but here's the problem. Whereas this chair, the rosewood chair, has some value historically, this chair is probably from the late 19th century or early 20th century. They were made by the millions in factories. They're really worth very, very little. Now, all these repairs are easy, but they'll take a bit of time. To make the back seat rail, it'll have to be made to fit. It will need holes drilled that will have to be at the correct angles for the back rungs. It will need holes drilled for the back legs. They'll have to be at the correct angle. All of that's easy, but it'll take a little time. And then it has to be colored and finished so that when you see the repaired chair, it doesn't scream at you, "Repair, repair!" It's got to look like it was always that way. Well, that's all easy to do. The trouble is the chair itself is worth so little. And if the repair is worth so much more than the chair, then the chair is condemned to the firewood pile. Now that might not bother some people. And it's nothing special, this chair. Nonetheless, just like the other one, it's an artifact of its time. And I don't like to see any old thing destroyed unnecessarily. I like things that are given a new life and can carry into the next generation. So, although these two chairs are on the opposite end of the antique spectrum, they're going to be handled very much in the same way. As little new wood as possible, as much skill as is needed to make the repairs that will give these chairs a new life. Now I mentioned that this is not really a woodworking video. I just mentioned it because behind our decisions regarding joinery and woodworking and all of those things, there are moral decisions. Decisions about what we value and why we value it. So don't ignore those decisions while you're busy acquiring woodworking skills. You have to know not just how to do something. You have to know why you're doing it. That's why I remind you, the sharpest tool in your shop better be your mind. Anyway, I've got work to do, and I'm sure you do too. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.